Hello. Hello. Let me just check if the oh. This is so scuffed, guys. Wait. Let me just fix this. I also fixed the stream title and the in the description below. It should be good now. Let me just double check again. There you go. It should be all good. And currently just testing the audio now. Hello, 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 hello. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Yeah, it should be good now. So let me just welcome everyone that came to this very scuff and just a surprise stream, I guess. So moshimaki, moshimaki, moshimaki. My name is Megaramaki. I'm a summoned hero in a different world but died as one of the Demon King's commander. And I died as one of the Demon King's commander. I got reincarnated back here on Earth. And I became an extra counter in the Master of the Makin's Guild. Let me just actually fix the thumbnail of this video. I mean this stream. This is very scuffed. I'm so sorry. So let me just actually welcome Dragon PT Pie and Ponyo. Ariga, thank you go so much for dropping by the stream so early. Let me just actually fix this. Just since this is a scuffed stream, let me just commit, right? The new then let's make it like this. Is stream. Just wanna talk. Then save this to desktop. There you go. Yo, Carlwin, Moshimaki Carlwin, thank you for dropping by the stream. Yeah, let me just edit out the thumbnail of this video because I'm pretty sure it's still the old one. This is the thumbnail of this is from where I still didn't use to schedule my stream, so it's just like that. But yeah, there you go. Am I go for CR? Sure, it's okay, Ponyo. I'm so sorry if I didn't. I was, even though I don't have any schedule that I post, I still try to. Yo, just call me on email. Late ka na nag-stream, yeah. Moshimaki, just call me on. It's okay. I'm so sorry, but yeah. As I was telling, right. Though I'm not actually following a specific schedule for streaming, I still try to follow what I used to do in kind of a system way, because as you might have expected, right, I try to stream 6 p.m. PH time in the evening as much as possible. Yo, typical Pinoy gamers. Well, Moshimaki, okay lang naman for now, yeah. Kumusta ka rin? Sana okay ka lang din, typical Pinoy gamer. Bro, just call me. You know what? Yeah, I'm just calling you Twigo. Yeah, sorry about that, Twigo. As I was telling, right, I don't follow specific schedule, but I try to stick to the one that I used to start my stream with, which is 6 p.m. But for now, I'm so sorry because there for now, yeah. This is actually not the typical stream that I used to. Just wanna talk because I've been feeling not great in a while because of some things that is quite I know personal problems, mental problems, I guess. But it's just that it really affects me, and I don't want that again to continue because it's fucking up. I already fucked up my sleeping schedule, and that's a good sign, I guess, because in the previous ones I also had this kind of thing, and I just let it inside my head, didn't talk about it, and it fucked me up for almost 3 days. I'm not able to sleep properly. I'm so insomniac, or if I sleep, I'm sleeping for 12 hours straight. Yeah, I'm chill for now. I recently made a delay. Kailangan na say Yo, it would be very therapeutic to take care of plants as well, right? We have a garden, small garden. You know what? I could actually do that as well. Yo, maki-listen sa mga problems mo. Thank you, Twigo. And so it's about this. It's a very cliche problem that everyone faces, is that they they don't know what they are, in what position they are, in, should I say, it's a very broad term to say as inside the community. But let me just say that you have a circle that you always hang out with, right? Don't want you to get it. Oh, thank you for that, Twigo. Yeah, I know that it's kind of sad, but I'll get to that point as well. I know it's pretty bad, but it's, yeah. Because recently I've been kind of confused. Yo, Gabi, Mashumaki Gabi, thank you for coming. Thank you. I'm starting to talk about what's been going on. Yeah, why I've been so low. Because yeah, it started for one day now, and it really fucked up my sleeping again, and I wanna get it out there so I can fix this right away. I'm so insomniac. I earlier I was so tired. I was so exhaust, is that the correct term? Yeah. But my body can't fall asleep. And if I fall asleep, it's in the most uncomfortable way. I fall asleep in my desk. I fall asleep in our couch. Yeah, and it's pretty bad. So I wanna take this out now. It's about this me being not sure what position I'm currently in right now in specific circles. Not really specific circles, but as I how I view myself with other people's company. It's me having anxiety again, I guess. It's basically anxiety, huh? Because I'm I really hate this feeling where I'm that kind of person that is just there. I'm just there. You never felt entertained. It's the wholesome thing. Thank you, Pinay Gamer. We all had rock bottom feeling. Yeah, I know we all we all came across that, right? It's just that for this now, it's the cliche feeling of not knowing what position are you currently in, because I'm seeing myself in a lot of people's circles, or nah, yeah, should I call it circle? I don't really know. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm feeling that I'm that one person that um you you're you're just there, and it's good that if you're there, but you're not there, it like nothing changes in their environment, in their circle, and it's a very selfish thinking, and I really hate myself for thinking like that. But I also hate the feeling that it's like I I don't. It's very selfish thinking. I really fucking hate saying this, but it's like I don't matter. I- do you guys get me? Because you know how you feel like that you're just an option. You're just an option, by the way. Where um people will not miss out a thing if you're not present, but if you're present, they're just good with it. Something like that. And it's a very selfish thinking, and I hate myself thinking like that. But it's a feeling that I can't avoid feeling about inside me, and it's making me like a scum. Yeah, we all have. I hope the Riga comes back unfortunately. Oh, typical gamer thing. I also hope, right? Ah, I'm just going to fangirl if that happens though. I think everyone feels that way, huh? Just talk. Rigo. Yeah, okay, got it. I'll just vent it out then. It's because this, I feel like this, and I see, and then I see their what they're doing along with their own circle of friends or circle groups, and then I just see myself just like viewing in the distance, and kind of feel bad for myself for that feeling, because you'll just tell yourself that they they don't really feel like you're something to their group, right? Like we're not missing out on something without you here. We're all okay if you're not even here, and it's also kind of awkward when you want to be friends with someone and they're together with their own circle of friends, and then it's very awkward to enter that because you know how they're having fun with each other, and then you'll just let yourself be left out, even though you know it's very okay to enter their conversation, something like that. Yo, May Chan. Oh yeah. It's okay if you say all things in your head. It's not about selfish because you're sympathize with your feelings with us. Yeah, thank you for that. You wanna talk this card? You know what? Let's see if we can do that wiggle later. I know it's exhausting, but hey, you got some people here that appreciate your existence, support you. Take care of yourself, and don't lose hope in life. It looks not promising for now. Yeah. You mean migrating in their circle of friends, yeah. By the way, Moshimaki May, thank you for coming to the stream. I feel bad that you just came in a very, very serious and sad topic. I'm just venting right now, but that's exactly it. I've been feeling so low after all, and it's not. I know it's all in my head, but let me see. It's very hard to communicate this. It's when I know it's not that that's all there is, because there's always something in the future that you'll get or look forward to, right? You just it's just something that if you experience, it's very hard, because I sound like a hypocrite when I say things like there's so much that you can expect going forward, just continue. But then I feel like I don't really think I live that statement as well, because I feel like this, because to be honest, when I felt like I don't matter to some things. It's like it's giving me this feeling that it's what's the meaning of me being an existence. And then you'll get to that very dangerous thinking that like nothing, since your people or the environment are okay with you not being there, why not just totally disappear, like something like that, right? It's so bad, it's very dangerous. I know it's something that people shouldn't think about. And it's kind of my residue as well when I was in that phase. I know we are give it yeah, to be, to be honest, guys, everyone in the chat right now, I know because of this, I know, I really really know people do care about me, the very least, because I've been I've never felt I've never felt wanted my whole life. I've never been important to someone else. I I was never that kind of friend that was, when you see something funny, you will tag me right away. I didn't experience being the one to be invited first, the one to be insist that I should go with them. I never felt that I belong to I, I belong to a specific place. Mm, Thank you, Gabi, for the hugs. Maki, we ain't here for nothing. We are here to accompany you. This is the reason why we visit some people. At just in case. Yeah, I know. It's I know that there's that hotline, right, where you can have someone just listen to you, and they basically a service where you can vent out all the things that pushing you into that very dangerous thinking. And they they know how to at the very least subdue that kind of feeling and stop you from doing it. But I'm very far from that for now. I think I'm okay. It's just that I have that thinking though. I have the thinking, but I don't have the courage to do it. I'm so afraid to do that. The very far I've gotten is self harm, I guess. I stopped that though in my high school college days. But the feeling though will never fade, I guess. If viewers get to watch your stream and they are able to interact you because they need a friend to hang out with. Yeah, it's it's something that I can't see myself actually. It's still quite a mind-boggling thing that I'm I feel like this, but people actually find me as someone that they can get their motivation, inspiration. And here I am thinking to myself, who are you? What what entitlement do you have to be something like that, right? It's yeah, that's it, the imposter syndrome, right? I want to be your friend. Thank you, gamer, typical Pinoy gamer. I think you are already my friend by this time, by this point, at this point. I really appreciate that people actually know that I exist. The very least, wait, let me just my cat is here, what the heck? Hey Marley, halika dito. What are you doing there? Ah, and I and it's it's very reassuring for me though, to think that people know I'm here. We all can be friends, right? Yeah, we're all friends. We're all friends. For me though, here's the thing though. There's there is a certain just to be specific, there is a certain social rule when it comes to that kind of thing though. But at the let me just put this disclaimer, typical Pinoy gamer. Okay? We can be friends. Wag mong gagawing siya pa si si Mani ano Mani? Pangalan niya Marley. Alam mo yung si Sanderford, si Marlo, but instead of Blue, it's Marley. That's the name of my kitten, of my pussy. Well, she's still a kitten. She's very cute. Yeah. At this point, I can consider as my brother. Like, dude, everything will be a lot better, dude. Yeah, I know that. I know that. I keep thinking, what you're feeling right now is a passing. It's like, it's not something that should push you into doing things that people regret later, right? Maki, I'm always gonna be a proud client and a best friend to have you. Thank you, Gabi. Thank you very much. Bob Marley. What do Bob Marley? Ganyan. Yeah. My cat's name is Marley. Let me just fix my avatar. I'm so small. There you go. Found you hard, you played with you. I'm gonna be with you. Got you. Yeah. Have you noticed, Gabi, that sometimes I feel so awkward around you? It's because it's because I don't know how to act into this kind of when I'm put in that kind of situation. I'm so happy that I don't know how to act, and I'm very awkward, and I just make a fool out of myself as a coping mechanism, I guess. But when the thing that we're gonna disturb you. Thank you, Kobe. Yeah, because in the very start when I started this quote unquote VTubing career, if you can call it a career, my goal is to not create this barrier between me as the content creator and my viewers, where they see themselves as a fan, as a someone that can only support me. I wanna make it so that people that is actually consuming my content can treat me, and I can treat them as a friend. Because to be honest, I don't know how to maintain a community. I don't know how to put hierarchy between people because I don't ever experience that myself. I've always been the one on the receiving end of things. I don't care how awkward it is. I'm the master of the jokes. To is the silence. I guess that's the case, huh? When will you see your hair without a ponytail? You'll see it soon enough, I guess. I'm planning on doing that. Right now, actually, I don't have my hair IRL in a ponytail because I always do that. That's my hairstyle. Always. I always put my hair in a man bun or in a ponytail. But right now, it's all laying down. I have a bangs, basically. Here's as well one thing that I've got myself very used to is that I'm always the butt of the joke. I'm always okay to be a subject in a group of circles entertainment to make everyone laugh. It's just that it really gets into me sometimes when when I when I'm not there, it literally like I don't exist anymore. I it feels like oh, here's the person that we can joke around and make fun with. Yeah, everyone is happy and you're happy as well since you're okay with it, but once you're gone, yeah, it feels like you don't exist anymore, you don't matter anymore. Anything that goes on around you, no one actually at the very least try to bother you. That's what I've said earlier, that I've never experienced someone actually messaging me first for the sake of a of a thing, for the sake of being a friend, just messaging you out of nowhere. I've never experienced that. Yo, ZPH. Mashimaki, thank you for coming to the stream, and I'm very sorry that you just came to the most saddest timing. Yeah, I'm just venting out basically because lately I've been feeling down. Napakalbo ako kaso gumamit pa rin ako ng shampoo. What do you mean typical game? What? Relax the hair or the headbang? Yeah, the long hair with very long bangs. Yeah, that's my hair right now. You guys got hair. Bruh. Seeing your suit makes me think that you're running for presidency. Me? I actually have this capeless suit of me. Let me try it. Here. I don't have a cape. No, not that. That's my dog ears. Putting it back now. So yeah, it's a very it's not a good feeling when we go through this kind of things. What place would you govern? I already govern the Makins Guild, okay? Make me one of your ginamit. You're gonna be my henchman, huh? Typical Pinay gamer. If I could do that, right? Yeah. But I can never be on that kind of I can never be on that kind of position where I'm at the very top. Do I feel tired? I don't think I'm tired. I'm just low on energy, I guess. I'm just low on energy. Say so guild. We are say so guild. Yeah, as I was saying, I can't really see myself on that kind of position. I'm not normal that I never experience depression, only depression. Meron pala depression, no? I got it, Zeta. It's okay. Nobody needs to go through this to sympathize, okay? I actually much prefer people not going to something like this. I- it's just something that really push you into having that very dangerous mindset, into that very dangerous thinking. But reality is not that kind, because even if I actually do it, just hypothetically, okay, just example, no, nothing will is still change for 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 a matter of course. You will make things much worse, right? And people say that there are things in the future. There will be obviously things in the future. Make me your homeboy if you want. Hey. um and then there's also this feeling of not knowing what to do as well, because as I've mentioned, right, I can't see myself in a position where I'm at the top. because I don't know how to handle people. I don't know how hierarchy should work. I don't know how how to make it very frank, how to use people since you're at that kind of top. And because of that, I can't do a proper can't do or I can't handle being the one that at the top of this kind of community. I'm so glad to be part of a community, but I can see myself being at the top of that community. I can see myself being the one that directs things in a community. And because of that, I don't know how to market myself. Because if you actually how marketing works basically is that you're actually trying to make people be interested in you, right? And it's kind of how that how things as well when it comes to social things. Let's say you get to know a new person. Good, your acquaintances, and then I guess you're basically friends. You're basically friends, and then along the line with the two of you or many of you hang out. They realize that you you're just that kind of person that is just there, and you don't know how to make it into a situation where they really look forward to you being their friend. It's like I'm just an acquaintance basically. Tara, inom na natin yan, Maki. Sa ka na pulutan, tapos inom. If I could actually drink alcohol, yeah, I would love that. But yeah, I don't drink alcohol myself. I can make someone interesting. I make ugly people look good when they are around. Oh no, don't move. It's weird for me. If you're standing in your webcam, just make your model stand as well. Yeah, I understand now. Huwag kayong bad influence, di minum si Maki. Not that I don't drink, okay? I drink occasional drinker. If there's someone invited me in a drinking session, I'll drink. But I don't drink myself. I don't enjoy drinking by myself. Yeah. Di ako sasarap sa alak. Let's drink alcohol na pang disinfect. Yeah. Disinfection, that's basically having a lot of disinfection or disinfection spray makes an alcoholic, right? Yeah. All of those that you spray around you and in your hands and your body are alcohol after all. Why would you drink yourself? There are people that drinks by themselves to relax, and it actually makes it much easier to sleep because as you have kind of guessed, right, I've had this fucked up sleeping schedule. Welcome back. Hello back. Hello po niyo. Yeah. Teka lang, baka hindi na yata katabla ng virus pag inom ko yun. Yeah, you just did an una reverse card to the COVID, right? No. Huh. I just hope that I remove this thinking in my mind that I I'm I'm a forgettable person, or I'm someone that that is not that type of person you would really get close with, right? Are we all eating? Yo, Moshimaki playlist. Okay, thank you for dropping by the stream. I forget a word too. It's very sad to think because if you actually think enough philosophical way, you seeing yourself as a forgettable person actually means you want to be someone that sticks to someone's minds, right? You want to be interesting. And you thinking something like that means you want people to pay attention to you. And by that logic, you're actually an attention seeker. And that is a very selfish thinking, right? And me realizing that is making me feel bad as well. So I'm already feeling bad, and I then I and I and I think of that logic. I will feel bad as well again. You should forget the things you're thinking. Hey man, if you wanna take a break, can no one stopping you. It's not that it's not that I'm tired of streaming. Basically, it's just that wait, uh, I'm too feeling bad. Yeah, because and if you think that you're being selfish and you want you want to be in a moral ground where selfish is bad and you feeling that you're bad is actually quite wrong as well, because without that kind of selfish feeling you wouldn't actually live as a human in general, right? So I'm having this very important dilemma in my mind that makes me feel bad at the very end of anything that I come out in conclusion. It's not a healthy thinking. So that the solution here is just not to think, right? but, but it's very hard when you have this kind of anxiety, okay? Do you listen to? Yeah, I do listen to music, and yeah, I cry like a bitch for some kind of music. It is right. My fucking god. And if you here's the thing as well. I've been feeling that I think it's jealousy, but I can't also approve myself uh of thinking that I should be in that position too, because you know how others are you know how others grow as well, right? Not just a VTuber but as a person. They improve a lot. They they get better things, and they're basically doing much better than than the time you know their current status was. And you're happy that they're in that kind of situation, right? But then you look at yourself and then think that how are you not in that position as well? And then you'll also think that what kind of how what audacity, the audacity of you thinking that you should also have that kind of things. You don't have the right to think like that. And it's a double dilemma of me feeling bad either way, I think. Yeah, it's like you're doing things wrong, right? Yo, Mizzy! Moshimaki, Mizzy! Thank you for coming to the stream. Audacity. I just wanna say that term, okay? And I'm sorry, Mizzy, for coming in a stream that is quite very personal, quite deep. and then and then you'll just think that you shouldn't be feeling that, and you'll feel bad to yourself still at the end of the day. So it's very bad. It's a very bad way of thinking, and I can't stop myself thinking like that. It's so bad. Yung anti-seaso cup, I am everywhere. People have different pathway. Yo, Ota. Yo, Ota, and anti-seaso cup. Mashimaki, arigato, thank you for coming to the stream. Oh my god. Thank you for coming. It's okay to think that way. Yeah, I know. It's a fundamental thinking to make people push themselves into improving as well, right? And it does push me to do better. But I know, but I've always had this self low self-esteem that I I don't think I deserve. If anything, I don't deserve what I'll get if things uh has a good result. Self appreciation. Don't compare yourself to others. Instead, compare yourself with past self. How much you improve and how much more you can improve. Yeah. Kuha lang ako tubig. Balik din. Sure, Ota. Drink well. Yeah, don't push yourself, huh? Yeah, it's it's not that don't push yourself. It's don't push yourself too much. But that's it. The quote unquote but um it's a matter of effort and how you see yourself doing that effort, right? Because let's say you actually put effort and you get good results. Nice. You actually have a lot of people appreciate your work. You have a very good incentive from that effort you've done. But if you have this thinking that do I actually deserve this? Am I actually someone that should that has the rights to receive all of this? And you thinking like that is it's very hard to accept when things go right as well. You see, you see my dilemma here. I'm so upset if I see myself not doing great, or if I overthink things and I see myself not in a good position. But then there's also that thing as well. If things are way too good, it's like I don't think I should be getting this. Ah! Don't down yourself. It's an imposter syndrome. And because of this, I can't see myself growing much further than this. And it's not a very healthy way of thinking when you're in this kind of VTubing thing, right? I know, right? It's a very overthinking dilemma. It's like something that people shouldn't be thinking about, right? But having this kind of thinking that I got used to, it's so bad that it's also affecting my social how I look at social things as well. Looking at someone else won't make any difference on what you are now. They're not you. You are what makes you. Here's the question. What do you want? What you want to be? Who you want to be? That's the thing. That's the thing. I I've been I've been always on the receiving end of things when I grow up. I always I'm always the one that makes myself enter circles. I've always been the one that invites himself into events. I've always been the one that was an option that is okay to be picked if they don't have any other choice. So I it's like I just go with the flow. I don't have any, if things are going this way and there's a concrete result with me going in this way, that would be my goal. But if I go with the flow, and that flow is very very confusing, it has a lot of routes. I just don't know where I should end with. I don't know what the end goal I want to have. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Because I've always been the one that get told to. I'm not the one that sets goal. I have other people set goal, and I do the things that could help us reach that goal. I've never been the one upping myself in a specific goal that I set for myself. I but that's the case as well, because I've been the one that was just there and helped reach the goal. But if I'm not there, the people that set that goal is okay with me not there. It's like I'm not a loss, and because of that, I feel like I don't matter. I've been growing like that, at, at the start of high school, I guess, up until college. You haven't experienced people asking you what you before because you always go with the flow. Yeah, it's very hard, I guess, because if that's how you go as well, it's actually making people think that you don't have anything going on with you too, right? People will not be interested, and I don't think that's how actually people that you think are friends will get into that uh more on a more closer friendly relationship with each other, because you're just a friend. There's nothing going on with you, and I don't have anything to look forward around you as well. But if I have something that's going on me, I can expect you to be there. But if you're not, I'm okay with it. I'm that kind of person. How about now? You're still the same. I kind of think that I am Ponyo. Pero di naman ibig sabihin na kailangan mo agad-agad ng goal. That is true. That is true. It's just the this kind of feeling is very unhealthy. And it's just how I was brought up to my current position, I guess. Because you want to be someone that people get interested in, and because you're actually working on something, and they uh they as a friend will come to you. They will DM you, they will PM you first, and they will help you uh because they are interested in what's going on in you. But if you're that kind of person that doesn't have anything going on their life, you're just there, you're just existing. If you're with us, cool. But if not, well, too bad, I guess. I I don't want to be like that. I don't I wanna stop being like that. Kailangan mo na ang girlfriend, pre. Para mabaling attention mo. I see someone else sets goals for you, someone else points fingers and picks your direction. Yeah, not not a grand goals, okay? It's just that there are small situations, small events. I I always go with the flow. Yeah, that's exactly it, Opa. That's exactly what I wanna experience. And Gabby is like that right now, which is I don't know how to act with. I've been very awkward because I Gabby is doing that to me right now. But in the past, I was not that. I never experienced that people just DM me without any interest. They just DM you, they just PM you. They just wanna talk to you because they are friends with you. And the first thing that comes up when they saw a funny post is to share that thing to you, right? You can make it, but it will take time. Yeah, I know it will really take time because when you gotta dream, you gotta make it big body. I see, nangyayari na. Maki. I saw us the same actually, Ponyo. I actually saw us the same. I've been I see a lot of similarities on how we are very awkward with people, Ponyo. The only thing that makes us different is that you have a bebe and I don't have one. Well, I don't really know. But yeah, that's the one that said by Zeta, kailangan ko ng girlfriend. I I don't have any experience in that. I guess it's pretty obvious, right? I've never had I've never had an experience being in a relationship. I'm basically NGSB. It's not that you don't need a GF a BF. It's that it would have been very helpful if you actually find someone that actually cares about you. It doesn't have to be a GF or BF. It can be a best friend, a relative, someone you know, si Aling Bebang na nagtitinda sa sari-sari store sa kanto. Anyone that actually cares about you. I didn't have I didn't have any experience of that back in the day. Goal na hanapan ng bebe si Maki. Is that a good goal? I don't know. It also. What about your fam? My fam is we're just here with each other basically, but we're close to each other, but not to the point that we share each other's problems. We're also a very chill family as well. That if something happened, just give us 4 hours and we won't talk about it anymore. If someone fights, if someone didn't agree on something, someone got a broken thing and they're raging, just give us 4 hours and we're all good. Ako lang bebe ni Maki. Si Lone Wolf bebe ko. I don't know, this sounds BS, but love yourself first before loving someone. It's a very logical statement, right? But looking at reality, it's very difficult to do that because without someone actually loving you, it's hard. If someone loves you, it's kind of a validation for you to love yourself as well, right? It's a very big help on looking at yourself much better. May pusi ka naman. Yeah, I have Marley with me right now. From this bibigyan kita, Bebe Maki. Okay guys, share nyo, subscribe. Bibigyan daw ako Bebe ni Ponyo. Oh wow, meron ko po niya. Love can come with friendship. Yeah. Love doesn't mean being in a relationship with each other. Love is, for me, love is a thing that you give someone and don't expect it to be given back. Because if the other person is like that as well, you're balancing each other's feelings. Yan na, naging bebe na ni Maki chat. Bebe ko na yung mga bebe ko na chat. The chat is my bebe, ha? Yo, love is. Yo, Rao! Masyumaki, Rao! Thank you for coming to the stream. That was just a really piece of really sweet candy. Love would be the cavities. Yeah, I see. That's a good metaphor. Romance. I think that would be the correct term to call it, right? Romance instead of love, because romance is a romantic relationship with each other that involves loving, caring, protecting, anything that benefits emotionally on the two parties, right? But love is I think at the very least, should be provided one-sidedly, and you don't expect to be loved back. But not that don't expect, it is not required to be loved back by someone else. Because if you love someone one-sidedly and the other party thinks the same, like I said, it's balancing each other's feelings, and it's a very least, it's a very healthy way of looking in a relationship like that. Yo, Twigo, welcome back. About the love without expecting in return, just make sure na the one-sided love. Yeah, that's the toxic one. That is automatically the toxic one, because you're just one-sidedly, you're just providing love and not expecting something, but the other person is actually aware of that kind of feelings you have, and they're just taking advantage of you. Yeah, that's very toxic. But the one that I'm saying that is very healthy and how love should be is two people providing that and balancing each other's feelings. Romance is more about infatuation, attraction. Love is more pure. Yeah, not really. Candy, if consumed moderate, is good for you. Moderately, yeah. The word moderately should always be there. Maraming mga tao gusto ng laplak. Pure love, sacrifice, it's a commitment. Yeah, here's the thing. That's a good topic to open up. It's about the humility and the sacrifice portion of things. Because I really hate it when people just look at the benefits. That they only look at things, and if things are bad, it shouldn't be like that. it shouldn't be like that, because they there's a benefit, but there's also a bad thing as well. It's like it's kind of very delusional to think that there is always a benefit thing when you do something. It's not like the thing that we should do doesn't have to have any negative things in it. Let me just say what's a good example actually? What's a good example? Um I can think of a good example. Yeah, let me just think. I don't want to get religious, but this is the only example I can take of, is that people think that if they get into a religion, that they will miss out a lot of things, right? Because they say religion is a cumbersome thing, and there's a lot of things that you're not allowed to do, and you're putting yourself in a commitment that doesn't actually benefit you in any way. All the benefits, it's all fate. But if you think about it, removing the religious side of things, you putting yourself in a very in a very what do you call this, in a you putting yourself in a situation that needs a lot of commitment. It's actually bettering you into a much better person, right? Imagine you actually doing good things because you're in a religion. Is that a bad thing? It's an inconvenience, and people see it as something that you as a very losing game, but you're making yourself a better person. And it's not about having a moral high ground. It's about virtue of in a way of living, right? Wait lang. Sorry, I think I have a lot of shot I missed. Yeah, na used to be ng kanta ng ponyo ha. I see. Kanta na yun. Palagi naman natin lahat na pagiging commute. Yeah. Fate is no, I mean not fate. Not fate as FATE. The thing that I'm talking about is faith. I mean faith in God, or faith in something, faith in a religion, something like that. Faith. What's the spelling? I'm so dumb. FAITH, right? That faith. Yeah, because for me, morals morals is not something that people should put too much thoughts. But what I think is very important is virtue, because I think virtue is a way of living. Virtue is a way of living, right? It's basically a lifestyle that you got yourself used to, and would be very unnatural for you not to do every day. So especially when, let's say, like what I've mentioned in a example, right? You being in a religion, let's say, all these controversial things that they're deceiving you. They're just exploiting all the donations that you gave to them. It's you're all you're they're just making their name bigger to do business. They're just masking their business as a church. If you remove all of those, you being in a religion and doing things that is helping you in a much better to become a better person, isn't that already a good thing as well? Let's say let's say all of these are allegation, but people see the religious people to be quite dumb because, oh, you believe in something like that, it doesn't exist, it's not real. But people that says something like that, they are saying things like that doesn't that mean they have a very bad personality already? And and people that are actually having a virtuous lifestyle that doesn't really care about those kind of statement, they're they're not on a much higher moral a higher and they're not in the moral high ground, but they're much better person that the people that actually says those bad things, right? Some cultures say love your neighbor, other cultures say eat them. Oh my god. Raw. Yeah. Religious or not, if you're judgmental, you're yeah, that's it. You're an asshole if you're judgmental. How did we get into this topic again? Religion is different to faith. If you do good things not because of religion but because of faith, then that's already good. It's all about commitment. It's true though. As for me, I wanted to be an easier, but scientific evidence is there and I'm not stupid enough. Yeah, think of it this way. You i- it's very good if you're actually calling out the bad things, right? But if you actually shame people that is not directly related to the issue that you're fighting with, let's say the government, they're corrupt, they need to be punished, they need to be put on the justice, and then you came across a civil servant that was working in your city's municipal hall. Would you say that this civil servant is also an accomplice of the government because they're working for the government basically? It's so dumb, right? No, you don't. God is love. Yeah. I can say that I'm the most religious person here, but I really respect the people that is genuinely living their Christian lives without hurting people. Good for them because they're actually much better person than most people that thinks they're woke because they know things a lot of knowledge, and people that don't usually teach in school, and because of that kind of knowledge they're being an asshole around people that don't have the knowledge they own. Many people in the religious people just show they are good in church. Well, yeah, I we can't really deny that. But props to the legitimate and actually Christian people that live by their good deeds, I guess. Galing sa laplapan na punta sa religion. I think, yeah. Bebe na punta sa religion. Hindi kasi laplapan talaga to. Yeah, morals are gray. Na may tawag na sinasabi si Maki. Fallacies. Fallacy, huh? What is the meaning of fallacy? I don't think I'm sure what fallacy means. Fallacy meaning. A mistake. I see, a mistaken belief, especially one based on unsound argument. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. I think you're correct, Ota. In other culture, eating dog is fine. Who are we to shame them for doing those things? To be fair, yes, I can agree with that. I feel sorry for the dog, but if it's in their culture, it should be in their culture. But when it when it cross borders where it's not fine to do that kind of thing, then that's the time that we should call them out. I can't, because to be fair, we're already butchering a lot of animals for food, right? What 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 does it makes a difference when dogs or rabbits are put in the mix because they're cute, because they can be pets? Yeah, sure. But what is not okay is that you're actually doing animal cruelty just for the sake of being cruel. And that's not part of your culture. Bruh. I have violent I have violent tendencies. If it weren't for my Christian upbringing, I'd be a psycho serial killer. Yo, Rao, that's so that's that's kind of scary. Yo, some atheists are an asshole though. Yeah, everyone can be an asshole. Everyone, and anywhere there will be an asshole. May policy of division tawag dun. Kung isa tama, lahat ay natama. Right, yeah. Yung sinabi mo about sa government, when does culture become good and become bad? Naging philosophical usapan eh. Kaya nga eh. Let's just see. Culture culture is something that is agreed by a lot of people and was done in a very long time. So, if this bad thing in your place are being done in that other place and a lot of people are agreeing to that, you can't do anything about that. That's their culture. We all we can do is stay away from that or don't let their culture affect us, right? But but if things are if things are um if things are going very bad and there's no longer any benefit in that culture, people will agree. People should agree that it should be stopped. And that is something that I can no longer comment about because either it was approved or not approved, it's up to the place. NPC Malja Jal R. I'm just going to call you NPC. Moshimaki, Ariga, thank you for dropping by the stream. Carwin, this is a bit deep for my hangover. Yeah, it's quite deep. I'm so sorry about that, Carwin. I know, right? From Maki problem to my problems. All I can do right now is give codes. Nice one. Yeah. Make sure that are not nuclear codes, Trigo, huh? Well, I guess I vented out enough and I'm just venting out how I feel bad about the society anymore. Yo, Aileen Mendoza! Moshimaki! Ariga, thank you for dropping by the stream. Paano if objectively immoral yung culture ng bansa? Such as a racist culture sa Amerika. Still true though. If maraming tao, wala kang magagawa. It's very bad that it is that way. Because a culture is something that many people agreed with and was being acted for a long time now. But if many people disagreed on it, they created something that like a voting system or some kind of system where it will be fair to know if it should be continued or not, then good for them. Yo, Rao, gotta go. Thank you. It's okay. Take care, bye bye. Which, think of it for clear at Godspeed. Bye raw. Sino gusto ko? Rules are decided by the society. Yeah, we live in a society. We live in a society. Oh my god, we're getting too deep into this. Yeah, but okay, all of these are just my opinions, okay? Don't take them as they are. I'm completely okay of me being just an asshole, dumb fuck that is spouting nonsense, doesn't know his shit because you're an uneducated, uncultured mofo that's just ranting about about their own thinking that doesn't really contribute to the society. Okay, I'll accept that. Wait, ang deep na conversation. I know, right? We live in a society after all. Oh, tama. If many people also disagree something in your culture, then something bad was really going wrong. Yeah. Okay, let's just go back. Let's just go back to our original topic of me being having too much anxiety that is making me do this ranting stream, right? Okay, is that the first thing in philosophy is asking questions and thinking. Yeah, taro. I'm that kind of I'm a kind of person that really can't really get into a full philosophical conversation, but I know surface level knowledge when it comes to it, and I just provide my opinion. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm just being dumb. Di na ako magtatawa kung nag-uusap tayo sa Twitter cancel culture. How the fuck I don't know how did we end up in this kind of situation. But yeah, we're just being deep. We're all very deep because I've experienced every one of no. I'm sorry about it. Okay, I think I'm actually quite yeah, it lifted up a lot of my pent up frustration, I guess. Bumabasa sa natutunan ko ng CP class same. What the fuck? What the fuck? You didn't heard anything, Lone Wolf. Oh, sorry. Okay, so it's okay. Let me just go back to what can I actually improve myself into when it comes to avoiding that kind of thinking, because the main thing about why I was so down is the feeling of emptiness when you're a person that just there, you're just existing, and the people around you doesn't really put too much not importance, what the correct term, doesn't put too much doesn't actually feel that your presence is there. Is that the correct term? I don't know. I think that's it. I don't have a place where I belong to. I can't find myself in a place where I want to belong to, because you want to be in an environment where everyone actually cares with each other in a very genuine way. Not just hey, hello, kumusta ka na, ito tas all of you are just complimenting each other and everything is just good things. That's not a place you could call a place you belong to. That's a circle jerking place. I want to be in a place where people will genuinely see me as a person they they want to be friends with, and if I do something shit, they will they will talk me that I they will talk to me, they will say to me that I'm such a dumb ass and I shouldn't do that, and I want to be able to just jump in their DMs, in their voice chat, and they'll be annoyed, but they don't but they will not be able to actually reject me. And even though I know they feel like that way, and it's because it's a genuine feeling they're showing to me, but they still they still can reject my presence. It's like when I'm lost to their when my presence is gone, they will actually miss a lot of things. The same with me. If I don't feel or see their presence, I feel like there's something missing. I'll be back. Yeah, if you're empty, it means you don't have any purpose. Yeah. Ano, wala, no? Wala na, pero you belong in my heart. Ano ba lang, di mo lang, no? I think it's a very, it's, yeah, Eileen Mendoza said a home. Yeah, that's what they call that's the description of home, right? It doesn't really need to be people that you're blood related with. So you want to hear criticism. Yeah, what you need is a wife. I need to get a girlfriend first, okay? You can't even get that. Sabi nga, di ba, wounded dear lips the highest. True friends kahit magka-problema nandun sila. Yeah. I need purpose in life. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still trying to find that. It's a very, very deep statement, finding a purpose in life, right? But people actually can make it much simpler. People is just happy when they can provide for their family. People are happy if their works can make people smile when they see them. People are already content when they can just easily hang out with the people they really care about and do the things that can help them financially support their lives. There's actually no objective thing that can be called a life purpose, right? It's very vague and it's a very abstract thing, but it's something that everyone just comes along the way in their life and they find it out by accident, or they're really very trying hard on finding it. I think like me. And it's making them feel very down because it's it's something that they overthink with, and it's not really helping them any further in finding that purpose. Yeah, that's why they say you might not have realized that you already found your life purpose, right? People see their life purpose in religion. People see their life purpose in charities. People see their life purpose in the career that they're having. For me, at the very least, I want to be. I don't really know. I want to be able to just jump in a circle of conversation without people finding it weird that I'm existing there in the first place. Like, you know how you just entered a conversation and someone just said, "Oh, yan just ano." Then they'll just go ahead and open up a topic since you just showed up, and there are people looking forward to talking to you since they found this interesting thing and you don't know it yet, so they're looking forward to telling it to you. It's a very small thing that it's pretty simple as well what I'm talking about. And I'm actually thinking that I've been experiencing that without me knowing that it's in that kind of atmosphere. It's just that those people as well have their own lives, right? And you wanting to be like that is kind of selfish because those people that you wanted to be around you should also have their own wants as well. They also have their own wants and needs. They're also facing issues, problems, right? And it's very sad to think that no, it makes you feel bad. It's not sad. It makes you feel bad since it's a very selfish thinking in my opinion. Yeah, kung purpose mo lang maging sikat, richer, stuff, you'll just feel empty. Yes, but it's up to the person though. It's up to the person. If the person feels like they're important and they matter, that they exist since they have that fame, money, and successful position in power, then good for them. If they're not hurting anyone, then I applaud. Good for you. You're actually someone that can be an example of people wanting to try and finding their own purpose, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. You actually find it, Ota. And that's a very cruel way of satisfaction, right? It feels good if people sacrifice their time and efforts to talk to you. Because imagine this, you're being happy by taking other people's time and effort because they're doing that just for you. That's a very selfish way of thinking, right? But if you look it in the other way, it's also very wholesome. It's also very wholesome because you you're you have that kind of relationship with each other that it's okay to sacrifice that kind of time and effort just to talk with each other. Yeah, yeah. Let's just say that if the other party is actually like that, be ready to be like that as well. It's always the thing of equivalent exchange, right? It's the equivalent exchange. That's toxic and possessive if overdone. Yeah, that's exactly it. Just talk to me. See, that's it. That's it. When people, when people genuinely, as in a very genuine way, wants to know you and wants to be friends with you, as long as it's in the boundary of acceptable social unwritten rules. I'm not going to touch that topic because that would be a lot. It feels good, right? It feels good. But if you think as well, you're actually taking up that person's time and making him dedicate that time to you to feel satisfied, and that's a very toxic way of thinking, and I shouldn't think like that at all, right? Because it's making me feel bad, and it's stopping me from actually talking with other people. See, that's the case. That's one thing why I don't initiate conversation. And it's actually that kind of thinking has always been in the back of my head whenever I stream. Because imagine this, I can't I can't wrap around the fact that people talk to me in chat, right? I I'm so happy. I'm so satisfied. I feel genuine happiness. But I feel like I'm taking advantage of you guys. And this is the imposter syndrome that I've been talking about. I believe that sacrificing your time and effort should be naturally done. It was the person's choice. So you shouldn't guilty of thinking. As long as it's consented. That's as well, yeah. I don't have many friends, but I think just having even just one person support us to us wholeheartedly. Yeah, that's it. Eileen, be guilty of thinking. You don't need validation from other people, I guess. I think you need a little bit of confidence. Yeah, well, I can just leave anytime, but I don't, because it's enjoyable. It's annoying. I don't know. I think I just look at myself very low. It should be very obvious now that I don't have a very high confidence, right? I've always I've always down myself, and if bad things happen, I'll just say, I expected it to happen, since it's always like that, right? But when good things happen, I'll be happier, because I'll just think, oh, that's a rare thing to happen, right? Good thing, positive thing, I'll take it, I guess. But because of that kind of thinking as well, it's always sticking at the back of my mind that I don't deserve this. Context matters, I believe. The person wants to spend his time with you, shouldn't be too guilty about it. The person enjoys your companionship naman. Para two-sided relationship. The other person is also happy that you are spending their time and effort for them, then maybe it's a good thing. Right. I think I do have inferiority complex, because I've always seen myself as an inferior person to everyone around me. I don't see myself doing very good something. And self-appreciation is a powerful thing, right? Yeah. It's just something that I I can't do, since no one else done it for me. I've always been a loner, In school, I'm just that one side character that I've said. It's basically the source of my lore. Me being a hero, but I'm a production type hero, right? It's from the experience of me being that side character in, in all of my school life. I was just there, and if I'm absent, people don't miss out, and I don't miss out as well since I'm not really close with their circles. But if I'm included in their in their circle from time to time, I'm the butt of the joke. And everyone is happy. And because of that, I feel like I have a meaning just for a bit. But when I came to the realization at the end of that day that I'm actually just being used, it makes me feel bad. Pag nagkaroon ng good na bagay because of your efforts, but you still doubt that. Yeah. I think I'll doubt that. Same. Pag absent ka, akala mo minsan masaya pa sila. Nawala ko. Yeah, true. In school, I'm that guy who makes friends happy. Outside, I am nothing. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me as well. It's very sad because I got used to that kind of atmosphere, and I can't help myself to appreciate what I'm doing right now or what I am right now. You know what? Ganun sila since they want to feel superior about themselves. They always make you the butt of the joke. Makakatama yata tayo ng mga tao sa topic natin, Lods. Bruh. I found my purpose on making everyone happy. Now that the school is ending, my purpose will be gone. See? That's it. If you got too comfortable on something that doesn't make you feel good, it's very toxic, right? Deep inside they are insecure, so they don't want to they want to bring someone down. I think that's the case at all, but they do it and so subconsciously that they actually don't see other people's, right? And it's very sad because it's also at the time where you want to be included, right? You want to make friends basically. But since that's all you got, there's nothing you can do. And imagine staying something like that for a good 4 years, 6 years, then 4 years, 6 years, 6 years. Well, just to give context, I'm the last batch before the K to 12 was approved. Okay, so I only had 4 years in high school. Yeah, I'm just in the last batch. But imagine being in that kind of situation for let's say 4 years, since I think grade 3 is where in elementary grade 3 is where you are quite aware of your surrounding, and then high school where you're actually in your rebellious phase that you think you're woke enough to know how reality works. Sabi nga nila, mulad sa realidad. At least they think they are, but imagine being used in that kind of environment for 8 years. 8 years. if people don't genuinely enjoy your company, they don't even berate you, and you shouldn't even waste your time with them. Hashtag woke. I know, right? It, that's the thing, yeah. And because of that, I did become a loner. I did become a loner because I don't want to be with them. And that's the thing, though. When you become a loner, you're that one weird kid. You're that one weird kid, right? Nakaupo na bata may yosi. I know, right? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm referencing to. What ay, naka. It's just that self-appreciation, at least for me, needs validation from outside, I guess. They say, at least you guys as well think the same, right? That you don't need validation for all the things that you're feeling right now. But for me, from what I think, to help me improve, I needed that outside validation. I we can I just think that we can remove that kind of statement, since for some people well, at least for me, I think it would actually genuinely help me out a lot. Next time hanap ka naka-collab sa mga just chatting stream mo, katulad nito, magiging magandang podcast yon. Really, I think so as well. eh I think I'm thinking who. That's the thing. Yo, Gab, you wanna do it? You know what? I think Gab, I think Gab would be a good one for me to have this kind of talks. Kung titingnan mo naman as a retrospect, being a loner is better than being used if your cycle is too toxic. Yeah, I, you're correct. You're actually correct, Eileen. I was like that halfway, and I had to stop. And that's the time I became a loner because I'm always the butt of the joke. And it got to the point that I got used to it, but the year ended, and I got some time to be away from them, and I just used the chance to actually be away from them going forward. Makiradio joke. Yeah, let's actually do that, Gabi, next time. Let's do that next time, Gab. Wala pa akong pang-call ngayon tuwing gabi, Lods. I think, yeah. If you strive too much in validation of others, it would slowly eat you. I see. Yeah. I think that's correct. Maki is having a pet cow. What do you mean having a pet cow? No. But by the way, Maki Felix! Ariga, thank you for dropping by the stream. But yeah, it's on the same term of everything that is too much is always bad, right? Yeah. Have Getting validation from others will never be a bad thing, since it's make you feel satisfied, it makes you feel happy. But too much of it, and you'll get too obsessed with it, and you'll lose the real you, I guess. You'll lose the image no, not image, the real you, since people validates you into thinking that you're like this, and you think that, yeah, I am like this, so it's okay to be an asshole since people think I'm like this, right? Too much is always too much. Too much is always too much. That's a shit quote. What the fuck? What I meant to say is too much is always bad. Human nature na yung validation. Yeah, it will never be away. Yeah, one true friend is better than having millions of fake friends. It's very hard to find that one friend though. At least for me. And I really love Gabi I think Gabi is actually making me think that he's the one. I'm the one that you're looking for. You know? It's okay, Gabi. You know what? I'm slowly actually. I'm just still not used to this. I'm such an introverted person. I'm so awkward. I'm so sorry. Okay, Gabi. But I really appreciate all the things you're doing to me. I really love you, bro. Oh my god. Being addicted to the attention of others is bad because now you're controlled by opinions. True. So there shouldn't be a balance of validations. That's correct. Ayos lang ma-validate na iba. Sana habang ganun, nakikita mo rin ang value mo at slowly na-appreciate. I really need to learn that. Because for me at least, you guys right now, you guys are showering me with validation, right? And that's something that is not a usual occurrence to me. I need to learn to appreciate them. I need to learn how to appreciate things. It's very hard. See, Twitter people don't be like those. Yeah, it's Gabi. Adapt a cow first. I think that's what I need, huh? A cow. From what Felix says. Nahulog na si Maki sa'yo, Gabs. Yeah, si Gab meron yan. NTR ko yan si Gab. Why, nako, may bebe yan. Baka banatan ako ng bebe niya. Oo, yung sinabi ni Maki, yung public self, yung ano tingin ng tao, yun na mismo yung gagawin mo. Right, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm not used to compliments. I'm not used to being validated. I'm not used to being encouraged. I'm not used to being supported. And I'm being a very sad boy right now by saying that. But it's real for me at least. I wanna... Okay lang na. Tayo TRK ka. Ba't yung okay lang? I also... This has been in the back of my mind all this time because there's also that one thing of being a manipulative sad boy, right? And all the description there could fit me right now. And I feel so bad because I know that's not what I'm trying to do, but it's something that is very possible to be taken by other people. And me thinking something like that is me actually caring too much about my image, which is very selfish of me. Because how am I having an image in the first place to protect, right? It's so many dilemmas, it's so many overthinking. This is not healthy at all. Overthinking. Why are you fucking overthinking? Overthinking is not healthy, guys. Overthinking is not healthy. Oh my god. Uh, ano ba ang manipulative sad boy? A manipulative sad boy, at least, from what I learned, is someone that uses their unfortunate events to get what they need or to get what they want. It's basically saying that, as an example, okay na, sanay na ako na ganito. Okay lang nang lumayas ka. Hindi naman kawalan sa'yo na hindi ako kausapin, di ba? Ako lang naman yung masasaktan, hindi ikaw. How do you think the other people will feel? They'll be so guilted out because of what you just said, right? And they'll do exactly what you want them to do because you're saying things that makes them guilty. And that's the manipulative sad boy, for me at least. Excuse me, let me just drink. Wag maging manipulative sad boy. Don't you expect support from being a VTuber? That's also it's also one thing as well, because it's coming from me overthinking again, okay? Please forgive me. It's something that I do, I guess. I'm a professional overthinker. That's how you describe yourself. Yeah, it's also coming from the thinking that it's kind of taking advantage of the VTubing community because of how supportive everyone is. So as long as you become a VTuber and just let other people inside that very supportive VTubing community that you're a VTuber, they will support you right away without them knowing what your personality is, right? And me thinking like that, it's very manipulative of me, and I feel so bad if I think like that. But you guys, I know you're all here because you all know. I think you all know me by the time that we're in this stream, right? You're just ranting all my things that's inside my head. Yung uhaw lalaki sa FB na gustong ng boy mong. Yeah, that's a manipulative sad boy. You already treat Maki as a brother and blood. I don't know, but I feel comfortable talking to Maki. Laughing with Maki as he tolerate my dad jokes and just hanging out in general. Yeah, I will slowly get. It's just that when we first start getting to know each other, but these recent times, I can genuinely joke around. I can be myself without any awkward feelings. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to collabing with you going forward, Gabby, because I feel like I don't need to look out for social rules that I'm afraid that I might break when I'm together and having a fun time with you, right, Gab? Tapos may pa-edgy para sa attention ng babae, right? Inferiority complex at its finest. Yung guilt trip, yeah. When the sharing your misfortune becomes selfish and not selfish, right? Yeah. When you're making them guilty. That is the answer for that one, Lone Wolf. Professional overthinker. Over something na wala silang kakayahan. Being too much sad boy to the point that affecting someone's mental. Yeah, that's one thing as well. I'm not good with words. You're not manipulative. You didn't manipulate us. May bayad kami doon. Huwag mo pagsabi, Lon. Hey. You'll get kisses, I guess. You guys want my kisses? Oh my god. I'm so cringe right now. I also try to put up that kind of image, and I don't know if you guys see that I'm kind of forcing them sometimes, where I where I make myself very confident to do a comedic bit, but you know it's a comedic bit, so it's sarcastic, and I'm and I'm assured that you don't actually think that I think that way. Yeah. What I'm saying right now is me just overthinking again. If you show your if you show your weakness to other people, then other people would see how genuine and authentic you are. I think yeah. At the very least, you guys see me as a very genuine person right now, right? If you're just being an edgy sad boy manipulated, then you'll use your powers for views and clout. So yeah. See those apology videos? ah. So let me do this. Alright guys, I'm here to address the issue that has been plaguing every one of you guys. But before we proceed, I just wanna say I really love you guys. Without any of you here, I wouldn't be in the place that I'm currently in. You know, those obligatory apology videos, bro. Social rules, what the fuck are those? We can laugh at stupid things all the day, Maki. I guess we are. Yun na, magdodonate na kayo. Dodonate na kayo. Kung saan may sumakiganto yan, magsasabi, oh, napakalungkot ko kasi wala akong pera. Lalaki kasi ako at di ko sinusubukan mag-improve para maging masayang content creator. you get the gist of it, Lo, but I think that's too direct. You don't need to be anyone else around me. I want you to be you, and I accept you as you. Like I even drop you in my password. I know, right? Yeah, I can really be comfortable with Gabby. I can assure myself that starting from now on. Yeah. Hello, I gotta go. May the odds of... Thank you, Eileen. Take care. Whatever you're going to do, I hope you'll do it well. Atsumaki, Eileen. If you're actually going to rest, Sumaki. Yeah, nag-donate ako, public apology ka dahil. Public apology. Kulang pa makin ng like, share, subscribe. Yeah, I think I forgot that, huh? Baka sabihin mo, hit the notification bell. Yeah, I actually don't do that, right? Yeah. It's like an obligatory for every content creator to let people know that they should subscribe, or they should follow, or join their Discord, or if you're genuine enough, you can donate because it helps out a lot. I don't do that. Let me just drink. Because it's just me again overthinking that I'm being very manipulative by saying that, but I also want to grow my channel. But it's also the fact that I can't do proper handling of a community as well, right? So, direct kanya magsalita mga sad boy. Ikaw depressed ka dahil sa inferior. You're trying to improve while those losers just want to be pathetic. I guess they are. And I don't wanna be seen as one of them, at least. And I'm very thankful that you actually see that I'm trying to improve, because for me it's very hard. Oy, makayusin mo notif mo. I think I should. Wait lang, nag-donate talaga ako. Bakit nilo? Oh, di nga. What? Oh Oh my god, Ota. I feel so bad now. Stream elements is fucking me up. It's I've always tried fixing this. Activity feed. Yeah, you actually did. Ito na po, bayad ko po. Well, thank you, Ota, for the $1. I really makakapunta ka nito sa Manila to Cavite, isang bus. I'll get that payment at least. I'm so sorry, Ota. Hindi gumagana yung hindi gumagana yung stream elements ko. I've been trying to fix it. I think what I need to do is to actually delete my stream elements link to my YouTube and create a new one. Delete the YouTube stream elements account in itself and then reconnect it again. Then start from scratch. I'll do that. I promise I'll do that. I'm so sorry, Ota. Yeah, hindi gumagana ng maayos to. Please try to improve. Yeah, thank you for thinking like that as well. Makasleep na po. Twigo. You know what, yeah. We've been streaming for 2 hours now. Yeah, I think I need to let myself try and get a wink of rest. Pinapatulog na ako, no? Ako, makikasan. Sorry na, Ota. If it's one morning and nag-stream ka pa. Yeah, I'm so sorry, okay. It's just an unplanned stream. And I was actually planning to make it a lot shorter. But for some reason, we've gone 2 hours. Tulog nanay ko lang nakakapagpatulog sa akin. Don't cancel me! Wala, pupost si Ota sa Twitter niyan. #cancel Maki pa. It's it's over for Maki Party. #it's over for Maki Party. Gangi 50 pala papunta Cavite. Yeah, I used to do that transpo when I took a vacation in Cavite. Oh, kala nyo madidox nyo ako. No. Cancel Mega Ramaki. Oh no. Angry na si Ota. Girl. Sorry na. But yeah, thank you for that, Ota. I really appreciate that. Okay. I know I would be very manipulative if I said it, but I don't. I think I will be very manipulative because I'm sure I'm actually saying what I meant to say by saying this thing. Let me just go ahead. I don't get that much donation, fan art, and I don't get new people to subscribe as well, right? So every single one that I get is something so huge for me. But I just don't know how to properly show my appreciation to you guys. I'm just very I can't even function well when I get compliments. So yeah, me getting people to subscribe, follow, people doing fan arts, or actually people paying, removing funds from their wallets to provide to me is very mind-boggling for me because it's putting too much imposter syndrome on myself, and I still don't know how to do proper appreciation. At least I don't know how to do appreciation, and I also don't know how to properly show appreciation. I'm that person. And me saying that, I bet I'm so manipulative by that type. And me saying that I'm so manipulative is also very manipulative of me. Oh my fucking god. Overthink. I should stop overthinking things. Wala ka pa. Wala ka pang RK na viewer si Maki. Oh my. Eh, Wait lang, madali lang naman eh. Talk to them to Discord. Okay lang dad, basta sabihin mo yung donation namin will be put to good use. Yeah, it really will. It's generally in general, you're helping me get by my real life. You're helping me financially live my day-to-day life. I'm actually all the things that I got from what I call this VTubing career. It also includes my commission because without me being a moving advertisement myself, I wouldn't be able to provide support for my family as well. So yeah, it's always being put to good use. You want more MS Paint? Yeah, I would. Who wouldn't want, Gabi? I want anything that is fan art related to me. Who doesn't want that? From now on, try to talk to Makins. I think I should. I think I needed to be more active to this guild server. I'll try to always do. I've always been trying to do it. It's just that I don't know what's the correct timing. But I guess I shouldn't really look for a timing, right? I've always wanted to start a sing along, or just a watch along, or just a karaoke party, or just anything in general. Because I do play a lot off stream, and there are games that I could play with other people, and I could just enter in my own Discord and have people that want to play with me, right? It doesn't have to be streamed. But yeah, not session na loads ngayon ko lang nakag-donate, wala pa. Okay lang, hata, it's not required. It will never be required to donate for me, okay? It's something that really does help, but it's not something that are required to be done. I think most of the time, for any at least decent content creator, it's not required to donate. You being there, you being in their community, you being in their viewer, you being present in the chat, you commenting, you showing your presence actually means a lot. At least for me. Wala pang RK. Dude, you're not manipulative. Stop saying that. I think I should stop. I'm so sorry. A simple thank you and acknowledge is a good start. I think I should. Yeah. Kikitap lang ako, rich kid. What do you kikitap ka, rich kid? If you say you're manipulative because you're going to say manipulative things, then it's genuine? Is it? I don't also know. Tapos, pang donate ko lahat na makukuha ko. Why are you going to kidnap a rich kid now? Down. Here comes the Stickman fan arts. At some, I would really love that. Okay, any fun arts. It means I don't see it as a simple fan art. Okay, I see it as someone actually doing their own way of making an effort to create an art dedicated to me, and it requires time, and it requires them to actually have care and appreciation of me, right? To do that. And I think overthinking helps in that kind of situation as well, because I overthink bad things, but if they're actually good things as well, I overthink them, that they did this and I know they actually have put effort in that kind of thing just for me. And the other bad thing as well for overthinking is that I feel bad because they had to do this just for me. What am I to them? Do I deserve that? But still, I need to learn self-appreciation. I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry, Marley. Sorry, tulog ka lang dyan. At some point, it will admit that I become manipulative. My experiences, you're not manipulative. Oh, I think that's how it is now, huh? Manipulative people attacks the weak-minded. Pretty sure na hindi weak-minded ang tao dito. I think, yeah. Di ka naman naka-scammer. What if I've been a scammer all along, ha? Yo, Sumiko! Hello, Sumiko. Mashimaki. Thank you for dropping by the stream. Ano topic? I'm not a manipulative sad boy. That's the conclusion we've gotten from the topics we've talked about. I don't know. No, I'm so sorry for joking. It's just a joke. It's just me. Imagine if it was really rich IR. It's just me ranting about things and maki appreciation are no. What do you mean maki appreciation? I'm the one that needs to learn how to appreciate more. I would love, yeah, who wouldn't love NSFW? Maki not manipulative. Maki nag-draw ka din kaya ng fan art stream kahit once a week. I think I should. Because I've been so, I actually not that proud of my art style that is not motivated by something. I can do art well if I have a clear goal. I have something I can follow. But if it's, because usually fun arts are, it's something that you came up and give to other people, right? At least for me, I want to do it in a way that will actually show my appreciation for other. And I feel like if I don't do it well, it's like I just did this fun art half-ass, and you should be thankful that I did this for you. I feel bad if I did that. See this? I'm just overthinking again. Because I know that they will not think of me like that if ever I did that, right? Yo, don't worry, Maki. Thank you. Thank you, Sumi. Hey, Maki, can you give me a consent to download your vids and edited clips? Yes! All the clips. You can get them. You can clip them. I wanted that so much because I can't edit for shit. Maki harim dojin shiwen. When, huh? Ayun na, loads may clipper na. I know, right? Alas lahat ng art ko puro Jojo. No, that's the thing, Lone Wolf. You actually have a concept to follow it, and I'm actually very jealous of that. I actually have in mind, because since I used to have a manga style arts, a manga art style, because I literally created a manga. I don't think I've shared this yet. Me and some of my college friends that are very weeb as well. They're so weeb. By the way, in my college days, I'm actually much better at that time because I actually have friends that I can hang out with, and we created the manga. And I was the digital. I was the one that does the digital things. I ink and screen tone on the digital part. Someone will do the draft. Someone will do the storytelling. Someone will do the draft. Someone will do the manga the panels in manga style, and then I will do it. I will ink that in digitally in a computer, yeah. And I used to have a manga style, manga art style, which is black and white. That when you saw it when you saw it, you know it's a manga panel. I could use that old art style of mine as a fan art, I guess. Consent accepted. Thank you, Gabi. Yeah, go for it, bruh. The important thing is not the outcome, but the heart and the effort you gave it to them. It's about the fine art. Yeah, that's I know that that's what usually the people who you dedicated the fun art will feel, right? I'm just always overthinking. It's not good. It's not good at all. I'm trying to rate manga too if only procrastination can fuck off. Yeah. Yeah, I can totally understand that. We just finished one volume and it's not could you even call it a doujinshi? I don't think it's a doujinshi because doujinshi is known for being NSFW because we created a fun a fun a fun ending of Shigatsuwan Kimi no Uso. You're like in April, which is April today, by the way. You should watch that if you haven't. That's a very good anime. We created an alternate ending for that anime. Is it alternate ending or an extended ending? I think it's an extended ending. It's a good one volume manga. We've done that in our college days. I'm so proud of that. It's no longer on my PC though because yeah, it's on my friend's laptop and we're very far away with each other now. We'll show the mga streamen sabi explain mo paano magawa. Yeah, sure. I could do that. I could do that. Want to see the page that I finished, Maki? Yo, you can share that in the Discord, bro. Is anything unlicensed? Yeah, right. The Jinshi is a fan-made thing that is based from an original series, and it doesn't have to be NSFW, right? Yeah. The Jinshi is fan-created, self-published work, sometimes a form of erotic manga. Yep, that's it. Yeah, the Jinshi can be wholesome as well. Yeah, because yeah, I should do that. So yeah, I'm so sorry by the way, Sumi, if you entered that the chat that where you're actually very confused on what was the topic. I think it's 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 kind of something that matters to you as well because you're also one of the VTubers that I consider that I'm friends with, but I don't know how to act since I I don't think I'm close enough with you guys yet. At least me to you. Because at least from my end I could accept anything. Because I think I'm friends with you guys, but I keep overthinking that I might sometimes be going overboard. This is especially with VTuber friends that I know with. I don't know. There's so many unwritten rules that I unwritten social rules that I think of. I overthink of. That shouldn't be the case. Hindi kaya puro NSFW nasa isip ko. But yeah, I should there's something so many things that I should improve with. But for now, I'm very at the very least I vented out now. I think I'm okay now. I think yeah, overthinking is not healthy at all. There's a lot of assuming situation as well. I think just get the other person's or the other party's opinion on it and get their legitimate view on things instead of just thinking that they might be thinking this way without you knowing what they actually think. Yeah. Hope this stream helped you. It really did help. Your problems come from your overthinking inferiority complex. I think yeah, that's exactly it. I need to fix those. I really need to fix those. For now, I've calmed down. I've calmed down. Just that this past day, so insomnia. I have a very severe case of insomnia. I I I broke down silently, where I just don't move just and just just didn't do anything, looking in nothingness, thinking that why am I even here? I don't people don't even see that I exist. Yeah, those things very very bad. It's a very dangerous thinking. Everything is good now for now. Also need to fix your sleep. I think yeah. Also try to talk to help your. I think I should. Yeah. I'll start doing that. I'll start doing that. You know what will cheer you up? A whole 32 pack of chips. Ahoy. Wow. Yeah. I would really love that, but that's unhealthy. Like what Lone Wolf saying right now. But you know what? Yeah, I'll get myself some food as well. I think I just need to eat too, and see if I can rest straight away after this. So for now, we'll be ending the stream now. Yeah, we'll be hitting 2 hours and 30 minutes in 5 minutes. So yeah, let's rest every one of us. It's very late in the night. It's almost 2 now. Sugar. So I'll be ending this, and thank you everyone that gave this. I don't think we're so into the conversation that I think I missed out actually noting down everyone that came to the stream. I feel so bad now. I'm so sorry. Let me try if I could get everyone's name here. Oh my god. I didn't realize there's a lot of you that came to the stream. Thank you so much. It, it really helps me think that these people do care. People just care about me. People just care about me. And it's something that's new to me, but I should help myself learn how to appreciate more. Because I would really feel bad if I think I'm wasting all this appreciation you guys are showing and support that you're giving to me if I don't actually learn how to properly appreciate them. But I just letting everyone know I'm very thankful. I'm very, very, very thankful for everyone here. It helped. It's already helped out a lot. I'm so much better to the previous me. I'm so different to the previous me because all the things that you've heard me going through right now, it's so much worse when I was in the past. Yeah, it's night by the way, guys. So I was able to get all the name that I was able to get. Yeah, there we go. Playlist was here. Let me just see if I was able to get anyone. So thank you for coming to the stream. Dragon PT, Pai, Ponyo, Lone Wolf, Gabi, Ota, Sumiko, Just Call Me Oni, which is Twigo, Eileen Mendoza, Felix, Carlwin, NPC Man, and the Rao. Did I miss anyone? I don't think I did. I'm so sorry if I did. Oh my god, I feel so bad. It's not night anymore, it's morning. Yeah, it's morning. Okay, so I'll be taking my rest now. Everyone, bye. Oyasumi, Oyasumaki, I mean, and Otsumaki as well. I'll be ending it. Everyone have a good night, morning, good morning. Have a great rest and take care. Bye bye.